Well, basically, if worst comes to worst, see, I started unbolting the lower control arm. I watched some videos, and I guess this has got something to do with the alignment. This little thing right here. So I see a lot of people, they spray paint so that when you go and put this part back on, you can get it back into pretty much the same spot that they were in. There's a couple more. There's one right here, and there's one right here. So if I do take it off, I'm going to spray some paint. I'll leave a paint outline on that. I mean, I'm sure the alignment's way off anyway, but whatever. As I continue to struggle with this right here, so I had just gone to Harbor Freight and I got this narrow vice grip right here, which might as well just get this rather than go to like Ace Hardware and get a Chinese made one from there. Ace Hardware, if you have a hard time, they always give a hard time about, well, my experience, they give you a lot of a hard time or a hassle when it comes to returning tools and stuff. They act like you broke it on purpose. So my thing is, maybe you're going to put this vice grip up in here. I'll put that up in there and clamp down and see if I can get that off. But if I can't make any progress that way, I'm just going to end up having to take this entire assembly apart. Well, I'm back at it. Boy, I really tore this thing up pretty bad, huh? I actually need a persuasion bar for this. I'm going to try using my foot. Let's see if that's screw, or rather the bolt turns. I'll put a mark right there. I'd rather it not turn. It didn't turn. It's better if you have a persuasion bar handy. Still a little too tight for my arm strength. I'd be more brave about it if I was wearing gloves, because it's a knuckle buster. And it's staying in place. It's a tight fit. Wow. hard-won progress, if you can call it that. Shall we continue? You know, if I had like chalk or a crayon, I'd mark it, but instead I used my screwdriver. Shall we continue? Well, it's gotten a lot easier. I still want to run out of space. Which I think I did. I might have to tighten it up a bit. There we go. I guess if I have an extension bar or something, I could make progress that way. It does feel a little warm to the touch from friction. Put it over there, and we'll see what happens when we do it over there. Yikes. Ideally, it's better to use like an impact type of socket. But I don't have any short ones. I get the long type right there. So it's a Craftsman. It's not some cheap Chinese socket, so I was able to withstand the torque. I don't think I'm going to have strength with it. No. I definitely need some sort of persuasion bar, because Lefty Lucy is up on that side and it's down on that side. It's actually 21 millimeter, or 7/8. 7/8 slightly loose. I think the big challenge will be getting these knocked out of here. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I'm going to have to use the Sawzall to cut. Right? Yeah. I don't want to beat that up where the threads are ruined. Maybe if I start turning that from inside here. I'm definitely going to need a persuasion bar. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Either I gotta go to the compound, I gotta reset my, or maybe if I get away from this and go scrapping, I'll find like a pipe or something to use as a persuasion bar. But I told my son he's gonna need another tire. I mean, look at that. Look at that gash in the tire. I mean, the hole's there, but ooh, that's a bit dangerous. My goal is to get this thing operational and drivable. I'm doubting myself. He might have to give it up. He hit a GMC Yukon. That thing is like hitting a building. Look at it. It's like all tire. It's like a dent in the quarter panel. The door's got like a grazed dent. The fender got pushed in a little bit. The bumper got pushed in. The fender is scrap. Wow. I don't know what to do. Walk away. Create a persuasion bar. I could actually, you know, like out of some extensions, create an impromptu extension bar. It's not as good as a solid pipe though.